On Marxism. The logic of Marxism does require that the economic-social factor be recognized as the determining factor in understanding society. It was that factor, whether correctly interpreted or not, that gave the Bolshevik Revolution its legitimacy and the entire Soviet system its raison d'etre. I believed that there was something at the core of every human being that was not shaped by economics or the environment, that man was autonomous. At the time, I didn't realize that I was questioning the very basis of the Marxist system. That came to me a little later, but I was glad to have done so early in life. Vladimir Bukovsky in an interview to Encounter magazine, November 1987. Once the goal is reached, the utopian movement, if it has imposed its ideas to the majority, will modify itself. It is no longer the work of extremists, but of conformists. It is the latter who are in charge of leading the initial idea all the way to illogical absurdity. Vladimir Bukovsky, USSR, From Utopia to Disaster. Robert Laffont, Paris, 1990. The harder it is to achieve an end, the greater the number of sacrifices which have to be made, and the more terrible are the means justified. Can we not then justify the annihilation of exploiters and imperialists in order to rid humanity once and for all this suffering? However, the successful accomplishment of this unbelievably difficult task demands that the individual I be subordinated to the general we of the like-minded. The vileness and cruelty of class enemies can be overcome by people who are themselves even more vile and more cruel. Their victory will justify them. What is surprising is that since then the very same thing has been happening in scores of countries all over the world, in places which have the most varied history, culture, and religion. But this fact still does not seem to be sufficiently instructive. Marxism remains a fashionable pastime for rich idlers and university professors in all developed countries. For their pupils in Vietnam and Cambodia, it has turned into a blood-stained tragedy. Vladimir Bukovsky, Foreword to Arthur Koestler's Darkness at Noon, Folio Society, London, 1980. I have been surprised that in my 2.5 years outside the Soviet Union, I have met far more Marxists and communists than in my 35 years in the Soviet Union. There are no genuine communists in the Soviet Union. Those who join the party in our country are just trying to find the best opportunity for promotion, because anyone who is not a member of the Communist Party cannot be so much as the head of a laboratory in a research institute or the editor of a paper. Any good job is impossible unless you are a member of the party. A popular joke in the Soviet Union has it that no person can have all of 3 qualities: honesty, intelligence, and party membership. If you are honest and a member of the party, you are definitely stupid. If you are honest and intelligent, you cannot be a member of the party. You are intelligent and a member of the party, you cannot be honest. Vladimir Bukovsky speaking at the American Enterprise Institute, June 12, 1979.